Why are people moving today? I'm Stewart. I've been around a long time, and I recently read an article by Keeping Current Matters, and it talked about this very thing, like why are people moving? And especially now, interest rates are going up and we're seeing pricing kind of trying to figure out where it's going, and it's a shifting market. So you would think people would just put the brakes on. Well, buying a home is a major life decision, and that's true whether you're buying your first home or you're selling your house to fuel a move. And if you're planning to buy a home, you might be hearing about today's shifting market and wondering, what does that mean for you? While mortgage rates are higher than we've seen them, especially since the beginning of this year, and we're seeing prices that are being fueled by demand go down a bit, you shouldn't just put your plans on hold solely because of what's happening in the market. For example, in the past week, we've gotten 5 new buyer clients, and here's kind of a breakdown of what's fueling their moves specifically. The first buyer is relocating here for work. They have to be local in order to do their job. The second buyer is moving to the area to be close to family, and they don't want to live with family, they want to own their own place. The third buyer is moving to a city outside of Portland where it's a little more affordable. And the fourth buyer is joining households, and they're forming a new family and they want to be in a certain school district for the kids. And the fifth buyer is generational living. They're making room for a family member to come live with them. So just because interest rates have gone up doesn't mean people just stop buying. How they buy, what they buy, and how much they can afford absolutely changes. But the need to get a home does not. What we tell a lot of our clients is it's necessary to consider why you're moving and how important that reason is to you. Here are 2 of the biggest personal motivators driving people to buy homes today in this market. Also, renting may not be the best option. If you're paying high rents, you might as well consider those payments towards your own equity and tax deductions. There's even some people saying if the mortgage rates were to go down at some point, you could refinance. So let's take a look at why people move. The biggest motivators. A lot of people just frankly need more space. Moving.com looked at migration patterns to determine why people move to specific areas. One trend that emerged was the need for additional space, both inside and outside. Outgrowing your home is not new. It's been around for a long time as why people move. And if you're craving a larger yard, more entertaining room, maybe an office space, or you just need more bedrooms overall, having the physical space you need for your desired lifestyle is reason enough to make that change. A desire to be closer to loved ones. This has always been the case, and even more so in the past couple years. Moving and storage company United Van Line surveys customers each year to get a better sense of why do people move. And the last survey found that nearly 32% of people moving was to be closer to their loved ones. Another moving and storage company you probably heard of called Pods also highlighted this as a top motivator for why people make moves. They note that an increase in flexible work options has helped more homeowners make a move to be closer to the people they care about the most. A shifting of priorities has also affected why people are moving. Many companies have moved to a permanent or hybrid remote work policy, giving employees the option to move about the country freely or locally, and people are taking advantage of that perk. If you can move to another location because of remote work or retirement or for any other reason, you could leverage that flexibility to be closer to the most important people in your life. Being nearby for caregiving, being able to attend get-togethers and life milestones could be exactly what you're looking for. Buying homes will never ever go out of style, and the need to own is still very high. While the market factors have changed the speed at which we sell homes and the pricing, we're still seeing housing be a motivator for so many people. If you have any questions about your particular situation, reach out to us. Let us help.